Another one.
Huh?
Yo, bro, so who did you have planned for your next build?
Well, I was gonna pull a Randy Orton on him, Brody, and just drop Transformers the Last Night World War II Bumblebee on him out of nowhere.
Oh. Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Say here. Let's get right into it. Nice. Okay, so here we have Bumblebee in his World War II Mercedes-Benz 770 vehicle mode. Now, when I tell you this is the hardest Bumblebee that I have ever built.
My guy, this is the hardest Bumblebee that I have ever built.
You see, you know it's serious when the glasses start to come off. Like, it might have been a game before that. It might have been. But when the glasses come off, it's real life. Yo, close your mouth though. Now, the question you may ask now is, what made this build so difficult? Well, first off, it's a convertible, which is already a really difficult car frame for me to build. And on top of that, without the roof or some type of covering on the car, that now eliminates an entire area of space in his vehicle mode where I could have hidden some of his robot mode parts. So already we're dealing with limited space here, which is why you can kind of see just the back of the head poking out right there. Next is this snout here, or the front portion of the car, because this is really bulky, but Bumblebee isn't really that bulky in his robot mode. So this is a large portion of the car that has to be used or somehow disappear. It's almost along the same lines of designing the snout of a truck. And Bumblebee don't look like he turned into a truck. And then as for the third issue, bro, this little curvature on the side here that leads into the bottom of the car frame with the spare tire on the side? Nah, I'm sorry, I had to take the L. That was not happening with a transformable version of this guy. So you're having a lot of problem here with this one, Bobby. But minus that curvature and spare tire on the side, I really like this vehicle mode, especially when we got my mans with the Gatling gun and hammer hoisted up on the sides. What? Ooh-wee. And I used to see people build Gatling guns and machine guns out of Lego, and I used to be like, yo, how in the hell are they getting the end of the gun to be so fine and detailed looking? And then after taking a closer look, I realized, oh, they're using the binocular pieces and putting some type of pipe or cylindrical stick piece inside of them. So I was like, I bet, bought a whole bunch of different sized cylindrical stick pieces and different colored binocular pieces and just saved them in my pile for when the day came that I needed to build a machine gun. So at this point, I'm thinking it's over. You feel me? Like, I'm like, okay, I got all the pieces to make a machine gun when I want to now. I'm good. Bro, tell me how I see another design of a machine gun that has tank treads coming out the sides of it as if those are the rounds to the machine gun.
Hey, yo,
Bumblebee, a next Lego me have to buy now.
Or Raspberry. Now I would say, das avance, but these weren't my ideas. So it is avance, but it's not my avance-ness. You get what I'm saying?
I am confusion.
Hold up though, because you know what else is advanced? The way the front portion of the car transforms here. And you know what else?
That's me, so we gonna talk about it.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, just peep, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even gotta say nothing. Just take a look at how the bumper or the front portion of the car here compartmentalizes and gets more compact so that his chest isn't so bulky in his robot mode. Really, the most difficult part was just getting that middle portion of the front of the car with the grills and vents there to fold onto the interior of Bumblebee's chest here. Mainly because it was getting really tricky to keep the front of the car accurate aesthetically while at the same time allowing for enough pieces for it to be able to fold into his chest the way I need it to. So it definitely took a couple of hours to figure out a working transformable mold here, but I'm satisfied with how it came out. And you know what? Let's see how it looks in that robot mode. Now taking a good look at this robot mode here, pretty much everything came out exactly how I wanted it to. Now you may notice a lack of detail in this robot mode here compared to the figure, but we'll get to that in just a minute because that's actually intentional. Now ideally, I will try to model my figures after their movie renditions for higher accuracy. However, if I'm just stumped in terms of not being able to slim them down in their robot mode, or the build is just extremely difficult, I will settle for a figure-based rendition of them. And speaking of renditions, if you guys are interested in having me build or review your favorite Lego Transformers or mechs on the channel here, consider becoming a Super Say. The membership link for that is in the description. Or if you'd like free access to some of my instructions to some of my builds, you can actually just join my Patreon using the same link as a free member and you will never be charged. Now back to this Bumblebee here. Not even gonna lie, technically I shortchanged this guy in terms of details. Because typically the Michael Bay Transformer designs have a lot more techno-greeble exposed on their limbs. However, this Bumblebee here is just a reused or recolored version of my Bumblebee movie Bumblebee frame. Which still looks cool, you know, don't get me wrong, but this version of Bumblebee just doesn't have all of those exposed mechanical parts prevalent within its robot mode. But no, don't do that. Don't sleep on my mans right here. Cause dual shoulder rocket launchers, arm cannon, and battle axe.
Hey, yo!
You thought this was a game? You see, that's what I really be trying to tell him, Brody. We stay dropping that fire out here in these YouTube trenches. Nah, talk that, Brody. I see you out here in these YouTube canyons, boss man. Out here in these YouTube tundras, my guy. You know what really wasn't a game though? Yeah, that build time, that wasn't a game. This guy's coming in at 15 hours of build time actually. And most of that time actually went into just sculpting out this guy's vehicle mode and designing his chest transformation. But it was totally worth it because I was finally able to get this Bumblebee design out the way, which is actually one of the Bumblebee designs that I've wanted to do for years. And not only that, I've now actually completed every Lego Bumblebee that I've wanted to do. So if you guys are actually interested in checking out some other versions of my Lego Bumblebee, I'll leave the link to those videos at the end of this one.